The Pittsburgh Gaming EXPO was so fun, guys. In this video, I'm going to show you so many things that went on at this expo. Also, I found two and one item I have not seen since the late 90s. So guys, let's get into the video today at the Pittsburgh Gaming EXPO and let's see all the sight sounds and what I added to the collection. Let's go. So we got to the convention very early because we wanted to shop and I wanted to get some deals early before the big crowd that was anticipated because people were waiting for this convention. And you'll see later on. So we got there with all the VIPs, we checked in, and man, I started to shop. This first booth I got to was really cool. They had a lot of high-end items, but they also had a lot of great Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 games that were super duper cheap. I keep telling you guys, this is the time to pick up these Xbox 360 games and PS3 games while they are dirt cheap, because you do not know what game is going to be super expensive later, and you don't want to be paying games like that. We all know how game prices are now, so just start collecting those. And amiibos were out for sale. A lot were pretty decent prices. Some were pretty rare. Wish I got those back in the day. Also, a lot of just pops, a lot of high-end video games. I mean, you see right now, this is the perfect time to go shopping because all the VIPs are in and you can just shop till you drop before the big crowd comes on, you know? And also see my boy Paul, he made this Pac-Man statue. Great to see him. Always love to see this man. He made the Mortal Kombat logo what it was. A lot of t-shirts, guys. I bought some t-shirts here. My wife, she got one. I want that Kirby blanket. I should have got it, y'all. Well, it was just bouncing back and forth because we only had like an hour and a half before the crowd came. And I did pick up some stuff. From the second booth, they had a lot of selection. Like, he had some very good prices. Like, you don't see Blitz, you don't see the Naruto or Godzilla games, like Bad Dudes, Simpson Hit and Run, and a bucket of like this amazing thing. But one thing that caught my eye, and you'll see in a minute, this Motor Racer DS. It did catch my eye. And also caught my eye is these games that are under the table, like this burst limit. But I already had it. But I went ahead and got this Motor Racer DS. Now, besides Motor Racer on the Nintendo DS, my wife actually got me some gifts, y'all. Look, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles VHS from Burger King a long time ago. This is my heart. Now, speaking of my beautiful wife, y'all, she is having a charity stream on October 28th on her Twitch channel. Here is the information as follows. Make sure you go and check her out. Make sure you follow her, and it's going to be prizing. And I'm guaranteeing I'm going to pop in on the stream and play some video games. I might even tackle some scary games, and y'all know how I am with scary games. Just don't like it. But what I do like is this convention, so we jumping back into it, and let's see some more sights and sound pickups. Let's check it out. All right, the convention is officially open. Look how everybody was just waiting to get in. I mean, when I'm talking about it, it exploded, guys. This convention exploded with people. And I was like, I am glad I got some deals early. We're gonna be talking about those deals a little bit later in the video. But right now, guys, I want y'all just to look around this convention because there was so many cool items from like Seal games, which I'm not a fan of, but it was cool, plushies. And look at this right here, this WWF board game. Look at this.
That's the Rock's rookie card there.
Nice.
Got Stone Colds too.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's what makes it so valuable, these little throw-in cards.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
You do trades?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it just depends on what all you got.
Oh.
So you got everything.
All right, so I did pick up Dragon Ball Revenge of King Piccolo. I have not yet played this game. I've seen a lot of people play it. It looks very good. A lot of surprising It is complete. I think this is going to be an amazing Dragon Ball game. From what I've seen, can't wait to I cannot wait to get into this Dragon Ball game. Not Dragon Ball Z, but the early years Dragon Ball. Definitely a good game to get started. That Dragon Ball was cool, but guys, look at this item that I found. This Sonic the Hedgehog, whatever it is, I found it, took it home. What I also took home is a lot at this table, this retro game asylum. Guys, look what I brought home. All right, so this booth, I did get a lot of stuff. First, we're gonna talk about the games right here. We got WrestleMania 18 and Star Fox Adventures from that booth. I also got TNA Impact for the PlayStation 3, Tekken Hybrid, which this is a movie and a game all on one disc. Then we got Kim Possible. Big game from there, guys, that I got was the Metal Gear Solid Subsistence Limited Edition. This right here, when it came out, this is probably about $120. Many people haven't seen this. It has a special version of Metal Gear Solid 3, but also it has a limited edition theater disc. On this, you says you have a new recruit cinematic scenes from Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater and MGS4 trailer from the Tokyo Game Show 2005. If you're a Metal Gear Solid fan, you definitely want this in your collection. This Metal Gear Solid is really limited. I don't see it in the wild often. I do see it on eBay every now and then. I remember the day I bought this years ago, and for some kind of reason, I lost it. I didn't sell it, didn't trade. I don't know where it went. Nobody stole it. I don't know if I lost like in a move or whatever, but I'm a huge fan of Metal Gear Solid. Also, guys, I picked up, I could not believe I finally found this, the Capcom Super Pad for the Super Famicom and Super Nintendo. But guys, we got more to show you at the convention, so let's get to it. We got more. Guys, watching this back with you, I really wanted to go back and get more stuff. Like this SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. The only reason I didn't take it, yeah, it didn't have a manual, but it's good to see, look, even box Nintendo 64 games. I'm trying to get a lot of box WWF and WWE games. I need them. I want in my collection. Like stickers and just bands of Wii games. So many like cartridge games. You had Nintendo games. You had like more 3DS games. There was a lot of 3DS games here, guys. Even a lot of PS3 games and plushies galore. If you're a plushie connoisseur, hit up this guy right here called UC Toys. You can find them on the internet, Facebook, send them cash out. They will shop with you 24/7. Support local business. It's awesome. And another awesome thing is this board game. I didn't play it, but it looked so fun.
Alright guys, so we here, Mickey right here, he got a store in the area and he bought this classic like Luigi controller. And then you know I like 3DS stuff. This 3DS cartridge holder, so we're gonna go through that. Man, thank you so much, dude.
The 3DS card holder case, you can see a little bit more of that. Great gift. He also gave this Family Computer Nintendo prize. Guess I haven't opened it, so let's see. This is pretty nice. Let's put it together. So I guess it goes like this. It does have these little golf balls right there. Nice. That's a really nice piece to put in the game room.
Here in Pittsburgh, and my boy Video Game Vulture, he followed me, y'all know. Look at all these games again, man. Look, turn it around. Look at all these games. Y'all gotta go to his channel and check out because he's doing a full Wii set. I almost said Wii U, but I did a Wii U. Now he doing the Wii. Y'all thought I was crazy. This man, look at all these games. Look, all these games. He just got an amazing deal. What was it, like $140 for all that?
Yes.
The value about $200 on that?
Yep.
See, you're getting good deals here, guys.
Yes, sir.
Good deals. Make sure you go follow my boy.
And speaking of good deals by Video Game Vulture, he showed me this right here, Wario Land Shake It, and yes, it was $3 complete. I could not pass this amazing game up. I am happy to have it. Bro, thank you so much for showing me this. He already had it, so he said, man, go get that game for $3. And hey, I did.
Hey guys, we are here in Pittsburgh and my friend Daryl right here. I did a great trade. I traded him an NES Classic that y'all saw earlier in the film, or probably another video. Anyway, you'll see the video. But I got some games in here I'm gonna show y'all later. Daryl right here always is helping out. I mean, great deals. If you need something, try to figure them out, try to find them. What can they find you, man?
You can find me on Twitter at DarylBest16,
Yeah.
and you can also find me on Facebook and for Daryl Best there, and I'm also on Instagram at DarylBest89.
And he is the one who gave me all of the deals on the 3DS content. A lot of great stuff. A great friend, great in the community. Always got the deals on games, better than me. I mean, he got some great deals. So if y'all need some deals, I'm gonna show y'all his information. Y'all look for him, and it's great.
All right, let's go over these trades. First I got from Daryl is the Legend of Legacy on the 3DS. Next up we got One Piece on PS4. Pretty happy to have this Mario Mania book. Remember having this. They even has a poster in it. Great pickup. Then the limited edition Streets of Rage 4 in a Genesis mock-up case. You can see it has a steel book and the PS4 game. This will look awesome on the shelf.
She's a Katie. How we don't shock ourselves. But the main thing right here is this chip right here called the Arduino, and you upload code from it, and that code tells you like, okay, when you press left on the Xbox controller, it's going to move the joy left. Down here is pretty much an MP3 player. If you take an iPod and break it in half, that little chip is what you'd see in there, and it's connected to the Wi-Fi or to an amplifier and to just a smooth, forget the name of it, but a stabilizer. This device right here is what moves your dome. This little chip right here moves your dome left and right. And then this machine right here is called a saber tooth, and it's connected to. Ever see those razor scooter wheels? The razors.
Yeah.
The bottom is two razor wheels.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that controls that.
So it's interesting that you brought it up. I wasn't expecting you to do that. But when we were dating, that was like the root of a lot of fights, because he was like, well, we're married, let's combine it and sell the extras, because what's yours is mine and what's mine is mine.
She said, you ain't selling my stuff. I'm like, okay.
And I was like, honey, it ain't working like that in this house. I think we're not going to get to marriage if it keeps going this way. But yeah, it was a hard process, because we started slowly discovering that we're very different when it comes to collecting. You know, we have different interests. We like different games. You know, we're fans of different things.
Guys, when I tell you this show had everything, they even had VHS. This one vendor has so many VHS. And I wish I took this WWF one back home with me. Also, look at all these Nintendo powers a one booth had. That was so cool, as I'm starting to collect Nintendo power. But you know what was even cooler was the cosplay right here. Let's take a look at some of the cosplay from the event. This Star Trek booth was cool because, you know, when you watch Star Trek back in the day, you say, you know what? I've seen that before, and now I have it in my hands. This booth was just magical. It was so cool just to go over the things that was in Star Trek. Now we have is devices.
Hello, how are you?
All right.
I love your Sonic jacket.
Oh, thank you.
That is fire.
Thank you, man. It looked like I want to eat these.
I know. And they're squishy.
Nice. I want to eat them. I really do. What's going on?
And also at the show, they were giving away lifetime commitments, call a tattoo, because I did not see this at a show ever in my life. Now, I might have missed it at some shows, but this was the first time I saw somebody on a tattoo booth get a real live tattoo. It was so cool, but it wasn't for me. But if it's for you, come here next year and get you one.
It was pretty cool because this, you don't usually find these like that. You know, you find them. I think I was asking like $4 a piece on those, just because they're kind of neat. Because when you got punch out.
Board games are huge here in Pittsburgh. In my area, I'm starting to see that too. So I would like to know in the comment section, guys, you know, do you see a lot of board games in your area? Because this is pretty cool. I never saw one, but my wife sat down and played.
So that's, he takes 6 points. So every little bit helps. So these guys get knocked around a bit each from this. So the ogre takes 2 to the chest. And he's like,
That stung! Now it's personal!
alright.
I finally got a way to play some games in the arcade section, this versus Castlevania. It was a little harder than I remember, but playing the Nintendo Super System arcade. Guys, I want one of these. This is probably going to be my next arcade if I can find one for sale. Pretty decent price. But that is not all at this show. They even had tournaments. And I hate I missed out on the Street Fighter V tournament. But it was so fun just going around playing different games, playing systems that I haven't played in ages. This convention had so many awesome things to do. I love conventions, guys. Look at all the fun that we've been having. Look at all these pickups. So many things to do. And if you've never been to a convention and you want to see more information and videos on this, click or tap right here, and always remember to do it the right way.